Hey guys, it's Irish again. In the last video I showed you how to install the HL window manager and also how to set up some of your key bindings. In this video I'm going to show you how to configure the HL configuration files and make this look a little bit more nicer. So we're going to concentrate a lot of it on the panel up here. So by default it's kind of like a black color, so if we open up our auto start configuration file, so if we change, so we're going to be just concentrating on the theme here, and then I put the panel color, and then I also put the blank window frame. So if you are opening up a new frame, you'll see, I'll show it to you in a little bit, and then also the workspace color, so this stuff over here. So if we go to the frame border normal color and say we change this to all red and then save it and then refresh, you'll notice that the top bar here is red. So what I like to do is make this a little like a gray color, like a little darker gray. So we're just going to put in six threes, and then we're going to save it, and then we're going to start it. So as you can see up here, it's a little bit gray. So the second thing is the frame background normal color. It's just going to be, say we have our frames open here. So if we just go back and forth between the two, you're going to see the title up here. That color is right here. So we're going to change that to, we'll say so we're going to change that to say like a black color. So it would be 6 zeros. So if we're going to save that. Now this may not show really anything, but it does, so you don't really need to touch this if you don't want. So the next thing we'll go down to is the blank window frame. So if I open up a new frame down below, you're going to notice that there's really like a darker color here. So if I just exit out of this, so what we're going to do is the frame active color, I like to turn it to a like a bluish color. So it'd be I do use this in my i3 config and most of my other configuration files for window managers. So it's going to be a nice blue color. So if we save it, I did put the color incorrectly. So it's a 2E9 AFE. So now if we open up our frame here, you'll notice that there's this nice blue background or border here, and then you can also see a little bit of a gap between the two. So if we go down, and then we can open up our own thing here. But yeah, I kind of like the bluish color, so let's X out this frame. So with the frame also you can do frame gaps. Again, personally I don't like the gaps, so we're just going to say one frame, and then you can do the transparent width. I'm just go down to 1. Usually keep the defaults, but so now if we refresh this and then open up a new frame again, you'll notice that it's a lot smaller here, and then you can also see that there's just 1 pixel of a gap there. So if we do 0 here, save it, refresh, you're going to notice that there is no gap anymore. So I do like it this way, just I just think it looks nicer. So let's cancel this. So next thing I like to do is work on the coloring up here. So I'm not going to change much here, but anytime that I'm on an active workspace, I do like to do the blue. So we'll just do the same blue background as before. So now if I save this and restart, you'll notice that there's that nice blue color here. The next thing, the urgent color, I'm probably not gonna, you're not gonna see much of this, but I like to make it that red color again. So now save it. So now if there was a urgent workspace, it should light up red. And now the inner, or the theme for the normal, I'm just going to go to my GitHub page and see what I have on my previous configuration file. So if we come here and we go down, so the normal would be all threes. So I'm going to change that here. Again, this may not show really anything, but it should work. So if we do it, so yeah, so the grayish color here, you'll notice that it's just a nice gray color. The next thing I like to do is really do the gaps if you do like the gap color. I also like to change the as you see the blue, we did change that over here with the blue color, but you can change the floating outer color, the border width. So if we go to a new desktop here and we float this, you'll notice that there's that frame around it. You can change that. So let's change that to, we'll say, the floating border width, we'll say, just so to the extreme, we'll say 12. We'll save that, refresh. So let's go to a new frame here. So you can see that there's a nice big frame here, but we can change this back to we'll say 3. So 3 pixels. Refresh. Now if we go over, it's a nice simpler border color here. And if you don't like the blue color, you could probably change the floating outer color to whatever color you would want. And then the active inner color, background color, all that is obviously configurable. I have tried changing these colors, but I don't really see much of a difference. So you guys can experiment and see what you can come up with. The next thing I like to do is, if I do use my mouse, I like to have it focus on where my mouse is pointing. So under this mouse thing here, we're going to go HC set. Let me go to my GitHub really fast to make sure I get the. So it's going to be set focus follows mouse. So focus underscore follows underscore mouse, and you're going to do a 1 on that. So we start. So now if I move my mouse over, as you can see that the highlighting, it goes to the different ones. So I don't have to use my keyboard settings if I don't want to. You know, I still can do the arrow keys or the Vim controls, which is the H and the L to go left and right. So that is it for colorizing this part here. I'm going to show you guys how to get the font awesome icons to come up here. So we're just going to exit out of the auto start, and then we're going to open up the panel.sh. So we're going to be in this for the remainder of this video. So to get font awesome, there are 2 lines that you need to add. Again, I'm going to cheat a little and go to my configuration file. So if we go, the first line is right off the gate. You're going to put this right underneath this font here. So if we just do here, and just for safety, for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to copy and paste it. And then the second thing you want to do is move down here until you see small adjustments, and then you're just going to go up a little until you see this line here that says echo use and all that. So what you want to do is move down a line, and then you're going to copy this here. So we're going to copy this, and then we're going to paste it here. Now we're just going to make this look a little nicer, so we're just going to move this over. So now these two lines here do the exact same thing. So if we decided to put the font awesome, I'll show you what this looks like really fast. So we're going to save this and go back to my auto start. Go back to the auto start. Go up to the tags, because that is where we're going to put the font awesome icons. So if we get rid of that and go back to the auto start here, and again, just for the convenience of the video, I'm just going to copy, and then you're just going to paste here. So now, as you see, the font awesome is here. If I save it and refresh it, you're going to see this weird looking, I don't know what how you would describe it, but you would kind of see what you would see. So the font awesome is right here. I can go to that. So to get rid of this, we're going to go back to our panel.sh, and where we had that, we're just going to comment this out. So now once we save this and then refresh, you're going to see the font awesome. This over here is because I got some stuff going. We can change this in a little bit, but if you go out and come back in, you're going to see just the icons. So I'm going to do that really fast, so I will be right back. So as you can see, once I logged back into this, those weird little boxes aren't there, and it's just the font awesome. So the next thing we're going to do, because I am on a laptop, is get the battery, the volume, and I use MPD as my music player. So there's a program called MPC that you can put up here, and it will show you what the current song that you're listening to. So we don't really have to go too far here. Where you see the small adjustments is where we're going to put this. So we're going to go right above that. Again, cheating, going to my GitHub. We're going to put the battery first. So if we come down here again, as the battery stat, I just put this comment in. You guys don't have to put this in at all. I got this from another configuration file, so I don't know where he has his icons or what kind of icons they are. So we're just going to keep this all though. But the one that you're going to do is say bat and then all of this. So we're going to copy all of this up, and we're going to paste this right here. So we're gonna the next thing you're gonna do is say uh, space $, and then bat space. So if we're gonna save this and then refresh it, and then as you can see right up here, my battery is at 100%. So it does refresh fairly well. So yeah, if you are on a laptop, that's how you get the battery. Next thing I like to do is put my volume in there. So again, if we come back to my GitHub, the volume thing is just your A mixer. You're getting it from the master, and then this is just showing you what your current volume is at. So we're just going to copy this here and then paste it right underneath the battery, and we're going to save it. So the next thing we're going to do is under this right here, we're going to go space $, then vol, and then we want a separation between the battery and the volume. So we're going to do another $, and then say separator, and then the this character here, then BG, and then close parentheses, and then space again. So if we save this and refresh it, that shows my volume right now, and then it's just a nice little space between the two. So the last thing we're going to do is get the MPC thing up here. So again, this does go with your MPD or whatever client you are with. So again, if we come back to my GitHub, it's pretty simple. It's just MPC and then $, and then in parentheses MPC current. So we're going to copy this, and then we'll put this underneath the volume, and we're going to save that. And then down here, we're just going to do $, NPC underscore current, and then again, so we can do separator, this character, which should be Shift F6, BG, and then space. So this is not gonna really show anything until I play some music. So as you can see up here, I did have MPD running, and I'm listening to The Way by Fastball. It's a nice early 90s smash hit. So we'll go into my music, and then if we just play say, and this will just show. So if we just keep going, you can see that it will change even if this program is not up. So if we hit S for stop. So that is all I really do with this. I am still working on trying to get a tray to show up so I can see if, so I could connect to Wi-Fi and see my volume and have Dropbox connect to it. So that uses Trayer. I'll work on that when I get time. My son is sick again, so I just need to concentrate on that. But if you guys have any questions, just leave your comments down below, and have a good day.